towards the Obra Dinn, everyone. So I think we're getting towards the end of things. I should have checked the end of the last episode because I've just completely forgotten where we left things off. But will we part way through the Doom? We saw that. We saw that. Yes. No, yeah, we just made it all the way through the Doom. Now, a few minor tips that you guys told me. The en demo thing, one of you actually told me who's Danish. I hope you're not taking it personally, me getting frustrated with the Danish crewmate. It's nothing to do with him being Danish, just because he's difficult to pin down. But I think I had it right all along. Right, the en demon thing confused me. But that is Lars Linder. I'm fairly confident. Identifying the Frenchman is more difficult, but I think that it's him. But I don't know. I've got a few completed here, I think. Obviously these are wrong. Yeah, so the poison thing, I'm not sure. Have I got any other? Torn apart? Yeah, so if any of them, if those three were right, they'd have triggered. So something about the... We've got 3 that are filled in. Right? We've got Whaley torn apart by the beast. We've got Zungi here. I'm 99% sure that that's right. These are I'm gonna put these as unknown because I don't like having them like that. We don't know what happened to them just yet. No idea who Duncan McKay is, but I've got my guesses. Yeah, so these aren't right. It's probably the Alfred one because if I've ID'd him right, I think in terms of who the bosun's mate is, it's either him, Charles Minner, Charles Min. How would you say that in French? Charles Minier, right? It's either him or him. I need to maybe go back to the memories with the bosun in, but we're just going to continue with the chronological order stuff. And I just want to... So how many? We've got like a quarter-ish, like a fifth left, maybe. No, 2/5. I do maths good, right. So we just re-examined the Doom. We can't examine the bargain, obviously. And one of you told me to actually reread the preface again. Maybe I didn't quite get what I needed to from it. Henry Evans. Should I check if Henry Evans is in the... Yes! Henry Evans is the surgeon. That must be what you guys meant, right? Failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. So he's alive in Morocco. That doesn't mean he's there, does it, actually? So he's still alive. Here comes... Where's Morocco? My geography's generally alright, but crap, where's Morocco? Oh, this is a shambles. Where's Morocco, dude? Sorry, I've got to see where Morocco is, man. I've got to see where Morocco is. Let's come on now. Undone by Morocco. Danish accents. And New Guinea. And New Guinea is in Australia. I'll look that up. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was near near Spain. It's in Africa. All right. It's North Africa. It doesn't necessarily mean he's there. We're just posting it there, and he might actually be dead. That must be what you wanted me to find. Okay, let's move on to the escape before I start chatting on. Right. Hopefully this will be revealed to us here. We saw that he had like a tentacle on him at one point, but he obviously walked away from that, so I don't know if that counts as being killed by the beast. We're going to the gun deck. Yeah, I think we're getting quite close now. Hopefully re-examining these things that we saw early on will be quite useful here. Alright, Mr. Bosun.
Put me down! Let go!
Easy now, you're in a bad way.
Is this squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Not that. The beast is dead. How did you kill it?
Didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that. Does that live for nothing?
Okay, I'm going to just restart that because we couldn't hear him at all then. I was just trying to... Because sometimes it is more useful to listen to what's being said while you can see everyone, but probably not for this scene. So he said that the Frenchman got torn apart, so...
Put me down! Let go!
Easy now, you're in a bad way.
Is this squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Not that. The beast
Oh,
is dead.
verdammt.
How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that. Does that live for nothing?
Right, so what that means... So we know the fates of everyone else who's in this scene. So if this is the Frenchman, he was torn apart by the beast apparently. I guess he wasn't torn apart, was he really? So he was struck by a tentacle. No. I don't know. Oh, right, okay. It was just torn apart then. I guess I don't have to take that too literally, that phraseology, right? Because he was still more or less completely intact. We got Wei Li right, okay. Nice, and you got Henry Evans. Right. So that means we've got the Frenchman wrong. Still, I think. It's nice to have at least one of the Chinese topmen. Just have one. They're like the crown jewels of this mystery. Because I can't identify them properly at all. Okay, I don't really think there's any... Can we learn anything else from here? Don't think so. These are all identities we've got already, right? Yeah. Davies, Olus, the midshipman. Yeah. Now, there might be some detail in here, but just not sure. Yeah, that torn apart thing really throws me off because when it says torn apart, you expect them to have like parts of their body like ripped off, not just be like cut a little bit or whatever had happened to him. Maybe he had like one of the suckers attached to his neck or something, and he bled out from that. Fine, but that's not really torn apart, is it? But maybe I'm being a bit too pernickety. Right, so that means we've got Zungi wrong, because I feel like he would have popped with that last three, right? He's definitely Zungi though, because he's dressed like the other stewards. So I feel like that's fair enough. Maybe I don't know how it goes through the list in terms of what you've put in. Right. Well, let's just move on with the chronology. Let's do it. Alright, next one was Paul Moss. He got stabbed by, what's his name? The Russian. Right, so after the whole doom happened, a group of them tried to leave on a boat, right? This is up top. There we go.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch!
Down.
Right, so all of these people must be alive because they're with the surgeon. Except for you. Okay. So we know what happened to these guys, right? Oh. Don't we have him ID'd? Because we've got all the Russians, right? Oh. By Leonid. That was one we could have had ages ago. So that's definitely right. For the minute, I'm just going to input... Because I'm presuming that they're about to get on the boat with the surgeon. So I'm going to say that they're all with him in Africa. And we know that we've got her identity correct. These might be wrong. No, they're not. Beautiful. So they're all with the surgeon. Oh wait, Emily is as well, so that means Jane is as well, presumably. We're getting there, we're getting there. Come on, Emily. I mean Jane. Right, so that's a very successful scene, if I must say so, because we've got, what, 4 fates there. And then, who else was in the scene? So we just tagged Davey here. We know what happened to John and Brennan, Gunner's mate, Mr. Lanky Midshipman, first mate, captain, the surgeon, Paul Moss, yeah, Leonid. Yeah, we got everyone here. There might still be something for us to see, but... So I'm guessing maybe... Was he trying to leave with them, or got about to? I'm not sure. It's a bit weird why this kicked off here. He was just spying. Maybe that's grounds enough for them to be angry, I'm not sure. But then Leonid gets shot next, right? Okay, I'm happy with that. So we've that probably means we've got the Frenchman wrong. And Zungi's wrong as well. How is Zungi wrong? I'll have to re-examine that scene, but... I just don't know who else would be a steward here. Unless he's deliberately got a jacket on for some reason. But it looks like he could be Indian, right? And he's got the jacket on. And of all the people's identities left, I'm not sure you could say that any of them look particularly Indian, right? I know it's difficult to tell in a black and white drawing like this, but because these guys don't necessarily, besides that hat maybe, don't necessarily look Indian, I guess. That has to be Zungi. I must maybe I got the way he died wrong. Pretty sure it certainly was spiked, but all right, part 3, when Leonid died, which is right next to us. I don't think we're going to learn anything extra here, to be honest.
Down! Let them go!
I mean, he's probably gone a little bit mad, right, considering... I know he speaks a bit of English, but the other two Russians both died in the calling, didn't they? So maybe he'd just gone mad through loneliness by this point. Captain shot him. There's Brennan and Hoskett. He was shot by Emily. Has anyone else snuck onto the boat? 11 others present. Lewis was crawling up the side of the ship. He's a topman. Jane on the boat. Emily on the boat. Leon is the one who gets shot. He gets shot by the captain. Oh, no, sorry, by Emily. Sorry. The surgeon's on the boat. Hoskett's running up the stairs. The midshipman's downstairs snooping on the meeting. Olus is in the meeting with the bosuns where the bosun died. Brennan's running up the stairs with Hoskett. Davies is with Olus down on the gun deck. And Davies on the boat as well. So that's everyone pretty much accounted for there. They realised he was spying. I don't know why that means he'd need to kill him necessarily. Did we get the fate of the yeah, we got Finley's fate. We might not glean too much from this then, from the escape here. Okay, so I think Olus goes next, doesn't he? Yep. Might as well have a look though. No. Right, so that's why they attacked him, because they were saying they think the captain's gone. Was my mic peaking then? God. It's because they think the captain's gone mad. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's much else to learn here. He was just trying to stop him from killing him even. Yeah. Also, the boat's gone. They're leaving. Interesting. Right. So, Brennan's running down the stairs. Davies just shot Olus, who's dead. Hoskett's running down the stairs. I'm not sure where the captain is. Lanky's just been stabbed by Olus. And Lewis here is tossing Leonid's body off the edge. Can't quite see everyone down there. Now, where's the captain gone? Hoskett, Brennan. Huh. Oh, there's the captain. He's stressed out. He just shot the last Russian. Right, I think that's pretty straightforward. Yep. He's about to crawl in here. I feel like maybe there may be some details in some of these rooms, but I'm not sure. part 5. I'll listen in on this one. Yeah, Olus just gets shot in the head. Brennan smacks him on the head. Which seems a bit over the top. I know he just shot the guy, but... Right, only 3 others present, so the captain's not in this scene. We can't go upstairs. Alright, that's all we're going to learn here anyway. Okay, straightforward. You were knifed by Olus. And that's that. Okay, I think we've got everything from the escape then.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
That's one of the more intimate deaths in the story, isn't it? Pete, he said. I think we've got that. I'm not sure. Pete. Yeah, we've got Peter Milroy. It's one of his mates. No one unexpected present, right? Oh, what's Lewis doing? Is he just coming down the stairs? Alright. Okay, we'll move on to the last bit then. And it's all on me. Okay, so we've got Miss Jane. She's alive in Africa with them. Part 1. This all takes place on the up top, right? I don't know. We've got the identity of everyone here, so I'm not sure how useful re-examining this is going to be, but maybe there'll be some other people in the scenes who I didn't notice. That's Brennan, right?
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Right, yeah. Don't think we're going to pick anything up here, man. I guess the question is, was anyone else still alive at this point in the story and on the ship? That's a good question, right? So we've seen this guy get hit overboard, and we saw him get exploded. We're just not exactly sure who they are. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much else from this ending scene. Because we know the fate of everyone here. And everyone else was dead or had left. But for completionists' sake.
Where are they? here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Yeah, the shells have driven them mad. There he is, the sneak. No, it's not like we can see a boat that's just left or something like that. And that's that.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Grim. Now, I guess the question is, was there anyone still alive at this point in the story to sail the ship back? Right? Or something weird like that. Okay. Alright. We've got some deducing to do. Okay, so I feel like the first thing we need to I just need to sort out are the Peters brothers, because I could do this by by guessing, right? Let's head down to the cargo deck. There's got to be something here in this scene. The key scenes, I think you guys said, in terms of maybe sorting out the remaining topmen and the seamen, are the ones that have a lot of people in, like, and we can maybe see some of the bed numbers or the hammock numbers, which are the scene where the Russians are playing cards and the Indians are sick, and the other one where Mr. Spratt is doing his business and gets crushed. We're not sure who these two are yet either. So everyone back here, it's the Indian guy. Oh, is that one of the? That's one of the Russians, isn't it? Yeah, that's Alexei. Yeah, two of the Indians there. Formosan. There's a few identities in here we're not confirmed on yet. One of these two, I'm guessing, is the guy from Sierra Leone. But can't be too sure. Who the other one is. This is the only memory he's in, so I guess his identity isn't necessarily the one we need to... Right, so I need to look for this Peter's brother, so we're gonna bookmark him. And then we're gonna have a look for him. So he's in Loose Cargo Part 1, and he's in Loose Cargo Part 2, so... Nothing's said, though. Okay, so he starts here, goes there. He's in A Bit of Cold Part 2, but we can't really see his face. Oh! He's in A Bit of Cold Part 1. That means we should be able to get him easy then. Bloody hell, man. This should be pretty straightforward, right? Where am I going? It's the wrapped up body that I want, yeah? Yep. No. Yes. Right, so number 60 is the other Peters. Is Samuel, so I guess Samuel isn't in this scene, is he? But I think Nathan is. Bed number 48. Did I have that written down? It's not. It's not a visible bed, dude. Shit. 59, 38, 41, 40. Sixteen 48. But wait, didn't it say he's in this? Someone is in this scene, right? And he's in this scene where? I can't get them from just their feet, can I? There's no stairs to go up in this scene either. So where is he? Is that not the brother then? Because he's asleep in one of these beds, right? I'm gonna have to figure this out in here. So right, we've got. I'm just gonna make a list and account for everybody. Right. What's got to happen? Right, so we got the 3 Russians. No. So we're just gonna do this by matching up the numbers, right? So we've got 45, 46, and 47. They're accounted for. So we're looking. So there's 12 people in total that we're looking for. All 4 of the Indian seamen are here. So that's 51, 52, 53, and 54. That's 8. Okay, then we've got 5 of the topmen. English, New Guinea, Persia, Scottish, Persian, Scottish, English, right? So there's a bunch of topmen here as well, apparently. So we've got 36, 37, 42, 43, and 44. That's 12. What? It said there were 12 others, so that includes the guy who died. So he's the only one missing in this scene. Isn't he? Oh, 22? Oh, for fuck. How were all these people present in this scene? What the hell am I, like, painfully missing here? So there are the first 3. There's 3 more because he doesn't count, the dead guy doesn't count towards the numbers. So that's 7. The topman, 36, 37. And then we've got the 4 Chinese topmen as well. So that's another 4. 38, 13, yeah. $41. Right, so we've got the 3 Russians that we can see. We've got the 4 Indians who we can see. We've got the 4 Chinese topmen who we can see. So that's 11 of them who we can actually see. So now we need to find the topman, the other topman, I should say. It's not these guys, these are seamen. Right, Right, so we've got 36, that's 1. No one sleeping beside him. It's just, does it count these guys? I just feel like that's so silly to count them because we can't. It must be counting these guys. That's really annoying. 37 is accounted for. And 42 is accounted for. 43, 44. Alright, then we've got 4 more. We've got 58. Sorry, this is like playing like the worst game of bingo ever. 58, 57, 50, what? 5. And 56. Okay. 57, Alexander Booth. 55, Hamadou. And 56, Brennan. They're all visually accounted for. I know they're all in the scene. I'm just trying to actually see where they are. So I'm still missing Mabba and Lewis. 7, 15. So I've got 18 of 22 currently visually accounted for. We've got all you. We've got all you written down. You and you, I can't seem to see. Maybe we need to identify the beds in another scene. The beds that we can't quite see. Because this is royally doing my head in. Okay, so we had Linda. We had Linda. Lars Linda. Unaccounted for numbers, I guess. We have, so we've got 49. You're here, but we don't know who you are. We don't know who you are. So I don't think we can see Lars. And where is he in this scene? So we're missing like missing visually identifying like 5 people here. So they could be in these rooms that we can't open the doors on. Well, the more likely thing. So how many people are unaccounted for here? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe another one somewhere. So that's pretty much the people we need to identify. So the key numbers that we need to look out for are So yeah, it's 60 for the brothers. It's 60 and 60 and 48. Yep, 60 and 48. So we might be able to do that if we go back to, what should we call it? The dream of excrement? Crushing flatulence? I don't know what we should call it. Wait, I thought it was on this deck. I like crushing flatulence. I think that's the best name for it. Oh, it's in the deck above, that's why. Matt. You absolute plank. Alright, so these are the missing ones. I've forgotten to orient myself. '43 and 44. That's Mabba and Lewis. Which means the Indians were supposed to be over here. All their beds are gone. 2 of the Russians are gone because they died in the calling. 45, yeah, is Leonid. So over here is where the missing people were. So we've got Lewis and Mabba there. We've got the Persian. We had that though. 48. Okay, so we got it. We got it. So 48 means that he's Nathan, right? Yep. And his brother, Samuel. Got there in the end. Victory sip. What was the other one we got right? Nathan. It should be Miss Jane, right? Yep. Perfect. No guesswork, guys. You're proud of me. Alright. Prudent ones that are left. No idea what happened to Martin. Absolutely no idea what happened to Martin, so let's bookmark him and refresh our memory as to where Martin... What does it actually say about him, actually, in terms of... We don't really know what happened to him then. You know, in terms of where he is in the book. In the memories even. What I like is the last memory he shows up in. It's the Doom, isn't it? Is the last one. No, yeah, I think it's the Doom. Because he's there when Abigail dies, right? That's the last memory he shows up in. Chapter 5. Chapter 8, yeah, part of the last, no, yeah, chapter 8. The Doom. That's the last one he shows up in, right? So that must be what happens to him. Right, he's got to die in that one. Let's just go and watch that again. He must just get crushed by the beast because he's right underneath the tentacle and stuff, right? Where's Abigail? What am I doing? Oh, this is a memory. I think I've still got Lars Linda wrong. Oh no, I've not got who he was clubbed by. That's another one we can do, right? Linda. Where are you, Linda? You were clubbed by Nathan, right? Right, so I'm pretty sure that's right. I forgot I was still in the memory, sorry. Right, so we'll try and get Mr. Third Mate here next. Right, so let's go and rewatch the scene with Abigail. Abigail. Oh right, we need to go to her remains in the bed. Right. Have I ever been in here? Why would I? Right, so there's a tentacle here. So I guess he's just got crushed by the beast, right? Wait, can we not say what happened to him? Are we not allowed? Huh, that's very strange. Am I not allowed to say what happened to him? That's weird. Have I messed something up on that? Like, why am I not allowed to guess what happened to him? I'm fairly confident that the last thing he shows up in is chapter 8. The other chapter is the escape, right? He's not in part 3, he's not in part 2. He's not in the end. The other parts of the escape were here. He doesn't show up there, he doesn't show up there. So that's literally the last thing that happens to him. How bizarre that are. Right. That must mean he must be in the escape somewhere in the background then. Would he definitely be on the list? You know, like for example, like when we go to the Doom, right? And we have the scenes where it's all like kicking off. Here, right, for example. Oh, yeah, like, he was difficult to see, but we did eventually see him, right? But does he only show up here if we actually, like, clock him? Right, so what I'm just gonna have another look here. I'm fairly certain that he'd just show up on this present list. If he was alive.
That's one. Move quick.
He must be in the secret room. He's literally the only person left who we've not seen the fate of, him and the Swede, right? Yeah, I can't guess his fate either. Maybe once we get everyone else, something will happen. Yeah. I'm not messing around with this anymore. So there's two fates that we just cannot get until we either get access to the bargain. So we need to just concentrate our efforts on other people. So I think that means we're going to turn our attention to the Chinese topman, which is upsetting. Right, so we know what happened to Wei Li, so we're okay with that. The first one who died was struck by a tail. I don't think that's right. Right, so if he died in Soldiers of the Sea... He died in The Calling. Right? Perished in The Calling. So that means his bed will be gone in the Doom, right? So will the others, though. Do we have a view of any of the beds in this scene? I mean, that's on the gun deck. Yeah. The cook, the bloody cook. It was on the other set of stairs. Part 2. Have all the beds been taken down?
What you putting?
Bollocks.
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Well, now, take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
There's no remnant of the beds. And by the time we get to the beginning of the Doom, and we can see the beds again, these 3 Chinese topmen, all 3 of them are dead. Aren't they? All 3 of them are dead, so... So he perished in Soldiers of the Sea in part 4, right? He died in part 4, he died in part 3. In chapter 3, sorry. He died right at the beginning of the Doom, right? Oh no, it's Soldiers of the Sea. So is there a... Because the Soldiers of the Sea... I think that happened at night, right? So where does the first part of this take place? That takes place up top. That takes place on the main deck. This one takes place on the gun deck. So that might be the best one to go for here. If we're still looking for beds, right? No, there's no beds again.
What's going on?
Stay back. It's already on your neck.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
Sugar. Sugar lumps. I don't know how to differentiate these 3 guys from each other, man. Whaley was the last one to die. So his bed being visible in the first part of the Doom doesn't mean anything because he's the only one that we can differentiate, right? So that means we need to go back to a bitter cold and identify try and find something with the beds. I know I've done this already. Oops, I'm in the wrong bit, aren't I?
Same as the other fellow. Some disease. Consumption.
It's you I want. Oh, wait a minute. Were all 4 of them present? Yeah, all 4 of them were in their beds.
Saya duduk. Good feel.
Where were they? $39, $40, $41, $38, $59. I've looked over this, man. There's nothing, no like trinket, no. There's something specific about his foot. Whaley was which number? Would they be in order, perhaps? Whaley was 41. No. They're not in like a weird order, are they? So it doesn't even matter if they're in order. It doesn't help me identify them. Right, we're gonna have to go by where they first show up, see if they're mentioned by name, maybe. Alright, so the first guy who dies is the one who goes on the call-in. Right? Which is this guy. Let's bookmark his memories quickly. I don't think he shows up an awful lot. It said 4 memories, right? So he's here in Murder Part 3. Because that's when they tried to get the boats. That's the call-in, that's where he dies. He's the first one to go, right? That's the first one he shows up in. It's not much use to us him being in a bit of cold. Ah, this is bollocks, man. I'm a bit stumped here. Well, let's start at the beginning. He shows up here. That's the second one he shows up in. Are all of them present here as well? Whaley's not here. Yeah, he is. Whaley's there. This guy's not here though. I really don't think that one matters that much. I think it's more. Maybe we have a look at Murder Part 3.
On your toes.
Go back there!
Order up, how can you do this?
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Where is he exactly? There he is. Dude, I've got no idea what to do about this one. I've gone completely blank. In terms of like their input in the scenes, I know that there's some translation that's going on. So maybe we can, but that's not going to help us identify them. You know, like maybe one or two of them only speak a bit of English and can translate, and maybe some of the others can't, but that doesn't really do anything for me. Alright. Looking for him's not proving fruitful, so what about Captain Electrocuted here? Let's bookmark his memories. I'm struggling. Yeah, he's in Unholy Captives, obviously. That's where he died. Right, this is where he's the one translating then, yeah? I just can't think how to rule one out over the other. Where was he in this one? Hmm. Okay, I know we were just in this memory, but
What you putting? Hey there, what's this? Give him the tea and I can
right,
fry
there's
some
Whaley.
solid meal, boys. Careful now. Take it slow.
no, there he is.
Gentlemen. It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. Move! Get back!
Nightmare. Bollocks to this. I cannot figure this out for the life of me here. Only other thing I can think of is something maybe to do with the beds again. God. Ah, I think I understand. Right, so Whaley was 41, yeah? No, Matthew. Whaley was 41. So this bed is just being taken down, which means the person who was in it has just died, and that was bed number 38. Right? So he died he died first, so his bed would have been taken off a while earlier. He was killed he was electrocuted at the beginning of the Doom, and he died in Soldiers of the Sea part, right? So Soldiers of the Sea happened first, and then the Doom. I don't know how soon after they were from each other. So here we were just by. We'd just come past the Canary Islands. And then that's when this guy died. So we had sailed on a reasonable amount for there to have been more, you know, days to have passed. Oh, was the electrocution bit at the beginning of Soldiers of the Sea? Oh, damn it. Oh, two of them died in the same chapter. No. No, no, no. No. He wasn't struck by a tail either. He was torn apart. But I'm sure that that one's number 38. Or it could be O'Mead's, but I think O'Mead's was a bit further along. Who the bollocks is that? I will come back here obviously to identify the seamen. No, there's O'Mead. What am I talking about? Oh, dear me. It's got to have something to do with this being taken down, man. Because the three of them were here, and number 38 was over here. Then it was 39, 40, 41. And then there was someone else here, 50 something. It's just, it's thrown me that those two being dead in the same chapter now. Because it's within minutes of each other, right? And the other thing that's bothering me is the Zungi here, the ship's steward. That has to be bed 38, right? Crap. Okay, I think I've got one. No. Right, so here we've got. This is where the Chinese topmen are. And 59. Oh, it's George Shirley. The George Shirley had gone as well by that point. Right, let me just locate Hamadou. That's what I was thinking of here. 55. Right, so Hamadou is here. How do we get to this one? He's next to the Russians. And he's next, so closer to the narrow staircase, yeah? "58, 57, 55, 56. Just thinking if we can actually identify Hamadou here. Because one of them died 2 chapters before the other. Gotta listen to this guy shiting himself again. Right. "45 was Leonid, right? So Hamadou was dead. Right? So Hamadou was already dead by this point. So you disappeared in the Doom. So you were still alive at this point. But you died in Unholy Captives. So I think that means that you're Hamadou for sure. Yeah. Right, I'm pretty confident about that. I don't really know who this guy is now, but the thing round his neck feels significant in a way that I'm not understanding. Like, because it's different to these. And he, you know, because he's not the surgeon's mate, is he? This guy is. This one's really annoying me. Well, let's go and look at Zungi again. Now, he got shot much earlier, right? He died in Soldiers of the Sea, yeah? So he electrocuted, obviously not. That was on the top deck. I feel like he got shot in this one. In part 3. Because he started running off, didn't he?
What's going on?
Stay back. It's already over the neck.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cats! Ah!
No, he's not in this scene. I bet some people have completed this game so much faster than me. So he's not alive in this one. Yeah, present. So I think it's in this one. I think it's in part 4 here when where the two of them snuff it here. Oh, it's on the Orlov deck. Here.
We're no use!
Yeah, look, he got spiked. I must have that wrong then. Because I'm sure that that is Hamadou. They got stabbed at the same time, yeah? And I'm sure that this is Zungi. And I'm sure that this is Lars Linda. So I'm getting one of those wrong. Because I'm positive on all three of them. So I've got like a major misconception going there. Alright, I'm gonna let's just quickly recap here. Because we have clocked a good few people. So Martin we can't identify, and Philip Dahl we can't identify. Not sure with Duncan. I'm just at a complete loss for the 3 Chinese topmen. And I feel like we could probably work out George and Alexander. But Lars, Hamadou, and Zungi are all wrong. Well, sorry, one of them is completely wrong. One of them's completely wrong. And I think it's Zungi because I've had Zungi filled in as being spiked by a terrible beast for a long time. So it's probably, I don't think that's him. But he's wearing a steward's outfit. He's the only steward unaccounted for that isn't Philip, and we know what Philip looks like, so it can't be him, obviously. Unless he's not spiked and he died some other way. He crawled away and bled to death, right? I've no idea who Duncan is. Right, so I think what I just need to do now, if we go through every single person, right, it'll tell us if we've got them, right? He disappeared in the Doom, right? Okay. Then I'll know if we've got any that we don't see the actual fate of yet, like Martin and Philip. Okay, they might be the only 2. We've got yeah. Confirmed. Whether this is right or not, it's a 1 star as well. Yeah. All confirmed. Yeah, we've seen all of these go. We've seen you go. Yeah, we've seen all of you go. You're an unknown. Right, so it's only Lars and Martin who are the ones we can't fill in. Everyone else, we're gonna have to try and finish. I'm making like a massive misconception about Lars. Right, so I need to go back to the memory where the person says on demon. How the bollocks do I get out of this memory? Where's the door? My patience. Oh, it's running out, guys. It's running out. Get me out of here, dude. The one where he shouts on demon. It's the one where the American gets shot, right? Spiked. Right, so whoever shouts on demon is Lars.
Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey!
Guys said it was Danish. It is him, man. That's him. So he's right. He's right. We know it. We know who killed him. We know who killed him. I've not got the Peters brothers the wrong way round, have I? No, it was Nathan. Was he not clubbed? That's the only other way I could have gotten this, like, so hopelessly wrong here. Did he club him?
Let me on.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
That's a club if I ever saw one. Right, so it is possible that because that guy's carrying books, he could be the purser. Right? So that's Lars. That's unidentified guy. There was no Scottish there. That could be the purser. God, he shows up in 6 pissing memories. God. Where the hell does he show up? Yeah, that's where he dies, right? He's in Soldiers of the Sea, interestingly. Is there a purser's office? Yeah, here. He's in Unholy Captives. Okay, so where do we see? Do we see the Can we look in the purser's office in any of these scenes? Maybe we can see those books actually. Okay, I'm just gonna. We'll go for a little bit longer just because I want to see if I can actually end on a little bit of a win here. Because the Chinese topman and Zungi are just the bane of my existence right now. .44 was Lewis, so what beds are left? Are there any beds that are like left up? Doesn't look like it. Right, so we're going to be looking for soldiers of the sea. This is the purser's office, right? He carried those books with him. Okay, I think that's fairly reasonable, right? Why would he need to carry them? Right, where is he?
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Aha! Okay, that's a big win. That's a big win. Whether it was torn apart or not, I guess is... Which was the last... I think he was in this one, right? Yeah, part 7. Right, is there any other giveaways here in terms of the bosun's mate, the gun deck? Okay, that... We can't really see in there though, can we? Alright, alright. Let's just go in. I'm fairly sure he gets thrown out of the boat, right? So we want the Doom. What, part 7? Chapter 7, part like 7, right? Right, where is he? He was in that boat, and that boat gets... Yeah, there he is. Come on. Well, they all got thrown out of the boat, so... Fell overboard. No way. Right, who are the others that I got correct? Right, so we got Duncan. We got Hamadou. I'm happy about that. Who's the third one? We got Lars. So it's Zungi who's wrong. All right. Okay. I'm very pleased about that. So Zungi's the one that I've got wrong. Either I've got his identity wrong, or I need to alter the way he died somehow. It might not be him, right? But he's got a steward's jacket on. Right, I'll end it on a win, guys. I'm happy with that now. I had to spin my wheels a bit. Didn't get some answers, but I've got others. And I think what we'll do in the next episode, I'll start off by trying to find the bosun's mate, because looking in the specific rooms is something that I haven't really done as well. So maybe we can ID the bosun's mate that way, and then we'll get so we'll try and get the bosun's mate, then we'll try and get the 2 English seamen before we move on to the really frustrating ones. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please leave me a like on the video if you did, and just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.